couple of years ago, I returned from a road trip with a couple of giant plastic totes full of childhood memories. It's time to move them to the basement, but before I do, I wanted to share them with you. Yes, it's the Micromachines military playset video. All the cool stuff that I kept since I was a kid, and we're going to start with this one. So these playsets were basically large molded plastic bases with a bunch of stuff glued in and details added with stickers. And it looks like this is some kind of a pirate faction. I know we saw the skull and crossbones on a couple of the warplanes and tanks and stuff. So this playset had a whole bunch of things decorated all over it. And there's various little cool things that you can push and make things happen, stuff explode, etc. Let's see if I can reconstruct this and get it back to its former glory. First, there are some things already kind of in there, built in. We have these sliding doors that let vehicles go into the safety of the base on that side and on that side. Kind of like a little portcullis, I think they're called. And then we have this ramp that swings down and it extends off the playset. And there's these like spiky things. But anyway, I guess it's for vehicles to come in and out as well. And then we have, oh, that's a spring-loaded thing that goes off when you push down on this oil can. But I'm assuming that this skull thing is what goes there, because it's got a hole, and it just kind of looks like it matches. Am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. So obviously something goes there. I gotta find something with a round peg. Well, something goes here too. I wonder if I have everything. Does this fit? Oh, memory is reactivating. Yes, this big-ass missile thing fits in the middle, and it swivels around, and there's a trigger right there, and it's actually still loaded. I don't know how long that spring has been compressed, but it's been probably 20 years. Let's see if it still fires. It did! How about that? Well, I'm going to give that spring a little bit of rest. Keep that projectile over there. Oh, you know what? There's a hinge here. No. I don't remember. There's holes here. Oh, you know what? I'll bet these red things go with it because it matches the same color. It's like some of the plastic here. So we have a bunch of little like anti-aircraft guns that you can like, yeah, that's it. Stick around the base in any combination you want. A couple of missiles. What else? Oh, this piece goes on there too. This is like a little bunker with a gun that like swivels around. I remember now, it goes in this slot. And then something goes here. I'll figure it out. Got like a radar detecting station thing. I'll put you here. And then you have these little dugout places kind of around the base where you can stick your soldiers for, you know, keeping a lookout on things. Got a few missiles just kind of hanging out here built into the base. That's no good. You know what? I think this does go on here. I just put it on the wrong order. That goes first. That's second. And then when the enemy hits the fuel can, boom. And now it's a Canadian skull. Oh, I'm so glad I figured that out. I want this to be complete because I was so meticulous at keeping all the pieces. I actually found another one of the missiles too. And I remember you can put them into these two squares here for storage. Like that. Now, I don't remember what tanks or whatever came with this base, but all the pieces appear to be here. All the holes have pegs, and all the pegs have holes. Wait, that doesn't make sense. All the holes have been pegged with various things. Marked 1993 by Galoob. So I will disassemble all this stuff and keep it safe and sound. On to the next playset. Well, this one is marked 1994 from Galoob, so it came out a year after that previous one. And we have what appears to be a multi-level track kind of playset with a little pond in the back. This ramp can move to either level. You can put it up to the top or down so that tanks and things can drive up. So that's a thing. And I even have the top piece, which fits somehow, I think. Yeah, here we go. Just kind of... yeah, fits in just like that to give you a covering over that upper ramp bridge thing. And it also has like a cool water slide when you complete it. Well, it's a slide down into the water anyway. But it looks like something also went here. Oh, that's this piece. The rickety bridge, which at any moment could fall and destroy your tank. It's like a trap. And up here we have a little foxhole for the soldiers. And we have a whole bunch of stuff we gotta click down into place to complete this thing. Let's see if I can remember what it all is. Ah! Well, right here we have a helicopter pad. Ooh, I'm starting to remember. So you put your helicopter on here, and then you push a button, and this little stone is supposed to cause this to fall off. But, oh, the spring was a little stuck there. Let's try that again. So your chopper comes in for a landing. So, all right, we're here to pick you. Oh, no. Okay. So it doesn't work like it used to, but that's the idea. Now, they do have these tunnels going underneath from the back side, and one of them goes over this little pond thing, but there are track marks, so yeah, that is a place that things kind of go into. A couple other details I forgot to point out. We have a canister of nuclear waste. It's so relevant, isn't it? And in the back here, we have what appears to be a map of the overworld, some circuit diagrams, control panels, and TV monitors. And on a dusty old sticker, we've got a lower track thing. Now, obviously, something goes here, but what? That might be something I do not have a piece for. Huh, well that kind of sucks. I know it was like one of those spring-loaded gun things, but there doesn't seem to be anything I have that matches that. It is not complete, but I got this piece. A couple of anti-aircraft guns that you can stick into that little post. And it looks like something was supposed to go here as well, but I can't seem to find it unless, is it you? Yeah, that fits. This is, okay, this is the spring-loaded thing that fits right there. Okay. Now if I match the color of the missile launcher with the color of the missile, I assume these fit in. Yeah, that works still. And I got both of them. Maybe this is the place where you store the missiles. I'm just sad that I'm missing one piece. Oh, well, that's that playset, whatever it's called. Just a neat little, like, multi-level tank and helicopter toy that I still have the top for. Well, let's go on to the next one. Okay. Now this is one playset that I know I'm missing a piece, but I'm sure I have it somewhere. So this is a playset that's 2 separate pieces, and it's a bridge that is supposed to complete, and then the bridge pieces fit together with just this slot and a corresponding hole, and then as you're playing you can destroy the bridge and it goes down into the water. The other half of the bridge went somewhere, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll dig it up at some point. Now, I remember that on this square went this guard tower thing. Like that. Pretty simple guard tower, just some slat windows. No way up or down, though. That's kind of strange. Now, on both sides of the bridge, we have these missile launchers that are mounted. And they articulate, so I guess the idea is that these are 2 different factions fighting over the bridge. Yeah, they still work. Cool. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of these that I somehow never lost. And they appear to be somewhat interchangeable, but not always. Now on this side, we do have a tunnel that you can hide troops or vehicles in, safe from fire from the enemy side. Or you can drive up the ramp and attempt to cross the bridge. Just gotta be careful. And on this side, we have this neat little cutout bunker thing with like sandbags and yeah, it's like a pillbox sort of, and we have a foxhole right there. And we have some stuff here that looks like things are supposed to be on. And I think one of them is this, what do you call it? Gate, which used to move, but appears now to be stuck. But anyway, that's the little guard shack that guards that side of the bridge. And I think this is where this piece goes. It's a little, you know, kind of not too well done bunker. The entrance is just where the sticker isn't, but it's got a pretty ominous looking plunger on it. So you stick that over the top, and that's what you push down to blow the bridge. Yeah, you can see there's a piece inside that's spring-loaded and that's supposed to detonate the bridge. Damn, wish I had it. So, other than the other half of the bridge, this set is nearly complete. I'll probably find it after I'm done making this video. Well, let's get all of you to safekeeping. You know what? I'm going to take you too. These do not come off, and that's fine. All right. Here, we have an airstrip. I remember I liked this one a lot. So there's a few things going on. Obviously, you can see here, here, and here, there's something that's going to happen. And on the side, you have these 3 ominous-looking buttons on top of this bunker thing. So, and looking underneath, you can see that everything's connected internally with this self-enclosed, screwed-together system. I'm kind of tempted to take that apart to see how it looks, but I don't want to break it. So yeah, that is basically what happens. You push this, and that launches somebody into the water, assuming it's around water. Or you can blow off an aircraft, or launch another dude that way. And they still work. Now on the front side, there is this hidden compartment that swings open, so you can put a battleship or something in there. What is this? Yeah. You know what? I'm going to keep this separate too. I'm surprised it never fell off. Now the only thing... Oh, okay. So there's something that goes here, and it's probably you. Yeah, that's got to be it. It's made for it. It's another one of those spring-loaded gun things, of which I have a lot of options for the ammo. Oh, there you go. Still works really well. So that's the landing strip playset. Also has a little helicopter pad thing and places for tanks to drive. Childhood dream. And this is the final playset that I owned. So it's a pretty complex installation we got going on here. There's bullet-riddled windows, some bunker things here, and there's an internal cavity with entrances on 3 sides to drive tanks or whatever into. And there's a lot of bits and pieces that have to be attached. Here we have a little foxhole with some sandbags and a few missiles just kind of laying around. That seems kind of not so responsible, but whatever. And it looks like it's in the desert somewhere. Come on. In addition, there's this little door that flips up. And I'm pretty sure this helicopter pad goes on top of here. Yes. So you can drive a vehicle into there and park it. Now I know in the main hole goes this massive gun turret. Like so. And so, yep. Just like that other one. It articulates and fires missiles. And then we have a whole bunch of these little ones here. And I have a whole handful of little things that you can stick in those holes. You do it in any combination you want, really, as long as it fits. Maybe that one doesn't go. So we got like a little radar dish that could go there. A couple of guns and things. I'm not going to bother putting them all on there, but I've got this one, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to call that complete. Now you might notice there's a couple of buttons here. That is where this stairwell goes. Maybe. There we go. So when you push this button, the stairwell explodes. Sort of. It's supposed to blast this thing up so that whatever poor souls are on it get flung through the air. But springs are getting a little tired. Oh, there it goes. So I'm pretty sure that's that for this playset. Now I got some stuff that I'm not sure what they go to. I think I was missing a main turret that had this weird double missile system on one of the playsets, but the launcher is gone. I have a few silos of jet fuel that went to something. And this tank of danger flammable material with a lid that comes off. This little air traffic controller building with a radar thing that spins, and a couple of railings. Oh, you know what? This might have been part of the bridge set, now that I think about it. Like maybe this helped bridge the gap. So there's more to my collection than I remember, but some of it was lost. And I got one more for you. Bam. What do you think of that? This was not made by Micromachines. It was made in 1996 by some company called LGT, but it was, yeah, kind of in the same vein. Articulated tank thing with articulating turret and deck gun. Even the little hatches come up, like so. So it was just kind of like, related-ish. So I wanted it, and I got it. There's more goodies to this thing than meets the eye. In the back, there's a little ramp that comes down, and you get a little articulated rear cannon thing. And on the front, there's a ramp that comes down where you have an articulated missile launcher. And the whole thing is hollow. So you can load it up with your tanks and your crew. In addition, we have some side hatches. Let's see if I can... There we go. Just another ramp to unload and offload your stuff. And there's a hatch on the other side that hides a hidden little gun turret. So, yeah, not Micro Machines, but still very cool, very fun. I remember loading all of my tanks into this thing and riding off into an adventure, and then like this was kind of the main base, and I pretended it was to scale so that it was like a mammoth-sized super tank, you know? It is also complete. All the pieces are still there. Everything still works. And I forgot about this one. Let's say you're driving along and then your pilot says, "Quick, someone's behind us." Well, you got a hidden gun right there. What do you think of that? And it's like 3-in-1. Badass. So, yeah, like I said, it's not Micro Machines, but it is complete. And from the 90s, and it's in my collection. One of my favorites. Well, unless I find more, that completes my Micro Machines military collection from when I was a child. Thanks for watching.